Yo, apparently, Poetic Flacco dropped a video saying that the person he believes that killed Draco the Ruler, he made a whole video about it, and he just put his life in danger. Don't know why, but we finna check out who they think did it, and we gonna get into it.
Folks, it's finally happened. Poetic Flacco has just released his video where he is basically outing the person that he believes murdered Drako the Ruler at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. Now, we talked about this story that had been developing for a few days. We talked about some of the theories that have been going around. This security guard connected to YG allegedly handing out knives. Somebody close to Munchie B called Baby Dot that they were saying might have been involved in this. But Flacco has said before, that's not who did it. And he is basically laying out exactly who did it in this video that just dropped, and it is going super viral. So shout out to Poetic Flacco, man. Let's hear what he has to say. He is about to blow this story to smithereens.
The murder of rapper Drako the Ruler has been unsolved until today.
I can't take that man serious because he red flagged out, and I can't take him serious. But all he just did was put a target on that man back. You stay in LA, bro, don't you? Am I not mistaken? You stay in LA, bro. All you did was put a target on your back.
Because in this video, I'm the murder the name of the person who killed Drako the Ruler. I'm revealing the face of the person who killed Drako the Ruler. And I'm breaking down in grave details how they were able to kill Drako the Ruler at a packed out festival.
Chaos at a packed concert featuring rap legends like Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube. A person was stabbed and police have shut down the show.
Now, Flacco would kind of break down his beef with Munchie B and kind of the back and forth that's been going on social media. I think we kind of understand the gist of that. And as the video goes on, he'll essentially break down some of the backstory about what actually went down and the play-by-play of the facts behind the scenes at the actual festival where Drako lost his life. And he would basically describe the scene as it happened and how Drako and them were basically him and his Stink Team crew that, you know, had a lot of affiliations with the Crips and various different Crip sets. They basically were just swarmed by as many as 100 Bloods backstage, and then Flacco's gonna start picking off one by one, naming exactly who is who amongst the crowd of people that ended up killing Drako.
Jacket on. When Drako finally walked in, it was a literal united Blood Nation front against Drako. A private investigator says when he reviewed the footage of Drako at the festival getting into the altercation that took his life, he counted 113 Blood members who swarmed Drako. It was perfectly clear this wasn't something that happened on the whim. This was something that was carefully and strategically planned out. This was a murder that was planned out days in advance. Because when Drako walked in, people had on ski masks. A rapper named K7 who was fighting next to Drako identified the man who was able to sneak in the knives to give to the assassins. His name is Gloves.
So Flacco would seemingly confirm that this...
He giving out names. He finna show their faces. Hey, bro, you putting yourself in danger.
Bodyguard of YG, Gloves, who we'd spoken about in a previous video. He is corroborating the story that Gloves YG security was the person that handed out knives backstage at the festival, and that's what ultimately led to someone being in a position where they could stab Drako to death. But Flacco is making it clear Gloves is not the person that did the stabbing. He's claiming that that's the person who actually handed out the knives, but the specific person who got busy with the knives is another name that we haven't heard at all yet, who he's going to reveal very soon. But before we get to that, he's going to give more detail about the set pieces that were put into play to allow us to get to this point where Drako would be getting murdered.
He was YG's security guard for years, and he still is.
Cheers. I'm speaking facts, bro. YG in real life, and all the bro. I don't give a f, bro. I'm so mad, bro. My mama, bro. YG did some hoe, bro. And if I see cut, I'ma slap the shit with that. On all this puff talking like they hard, bro, but you fighting big ass security. You got those security guards fighting. Come on, bro. That's cool, bro. On my mama, bro. The big ass ball security guard snuck in knives, all type of weird.
The person he's saying snuck the knives in that was used to kill Drako is a man by the name of Big Gloves, as you see right here. He's YG's security guard. Anywhere you see YG, you see him. This was strategically...
That man ain't got no neck. That man shaped like the Thing from the Fantastic Four. That nigga all arms, no neck. Just big for no reason.
Methodically planned. Because as soon as Drako walked in at 8:30, And by 8:32, it already sparked off. They were already in place, already had their knives, waiting for Drako to walk in so they could murder Drako.
So he's describing it basically as a setup, and he placed some clips of Ralphie, basically, you know, Draco's brother, kind of talking about the situation. Now, he would kind of elaborate on things, basically, as things developed, talking specifically about some of this footage, and this is the footage that goes around that appeared to show Drako, and I always thought this was the footage of him getting stabbed, but Flacco would actually reveal that this actually isn't the footage of him getting stabbed. This was an initial confrontation, and then the stabbing would happen later, but this is indeed as things begun to unfold, where the Stink Team were basically surrounded by like 100 Bloods.
The footage of them getting swarmed from 100 Bloods, from Pyrus to Inglewood families to BPS, that's on YouTube. Now, if you look at the still shot from this video, you see Drako is behind his security. Drako is still swinging, but he's behind his security. Now, a lot of people mistakenly believe this is the footage of Drako getting stabbed. It's not. When they walked in, they walked past BPS members, Inglewood family members, a lot of Bloods, they weren't fazed. They began to walk, trying to get to their place, trying to get on stage, trying to perform. Drako homie, Chiefin Heavily, who has a store in LA, he falls behind. And as he falls behind the group, they try to rob him for his chain. Some Blood members try to rob him for his chain. When they try to rob him, he was able to escape. And he runs over to Drako, Ralphie, and the crew and says, yo, they just try to rob me. Some Bloods try to rob me. Drako says, what? Draco's security Coop tells Drako, hey, yo, keep pushing. Keep going. Drako said, F that, who did it? As Drako turned around to try to figure out who tried to rob his homies, they swarmed them. They absolutely swarmed them. Now, they was fighting for about a minute. Drako did not get stabbed in that video. Drako did not get stabbed in that video. They were fighting for about a minute. As they were fighting for about a minute, LAPD begins to walk down, so the crowd begins to disperse. However, there's people still there. Now, LAPD is shouting, the security guard is shouting at LAPD, yo, get them, get them. Multiple dudes then bum rushed Drako and his security guard, Coop. Coop then was able to get one dude, but then the other dude was able to go around Coop and stabbed Drako in his neck and stabbed him. Coop is yelling at LAPD, get him! LAPD then flashed the light, and before they could flash the light, the dude took off. But who was that dude that stabbed Drako in his neck? Who was it?
Flacco is about to reveal it, man. He's about to, I've already watched this video, but he is about to reveal exactly who he believes is the person who killed Drako. Allegedly. And I'll keep it real with you guys. I've never heard of this person. I ain't seen nothing about them on Reddit. I've searched the Reddits. There ain't nothing about this. This is that. Look, all right, this is no disrespect. Shout out to my guy Flacco, man. But like, this is some real ass police work, all right? I don't know how he found this out, all right? I'm a Reddit demon. I don't be finding out insider information or anything like that. But he actually and massive credit to Flacco for actually seemingly solving this crime. We haven't got confirmation, but he is about to bring a name I've never heard of. Ain't never seen this person on Reddit. Ain't never seen this person snitch on themselves in a song. No one's rapped about this person. It is the first I'm ever hearing it, and I ain't got nothing on this person. He's going to break it down, and apparently it's not even the first person that this guy stabbed to death. So let's hear it, man. Let's hear the big reveal. This is who Flacco says killed Drako the Ruler.
He's a friend of Munchie B called Frankenstone. His legal name is Frank Williams. Now, this particular screenshot right here is footage from another murder Frank Williams is involved in. Dang. We are not going to show the footage or identify the victim of the murder because we personally don't want to include the victim in anything out of respect for him and his family. That footage that I'm not going to show nor identify who the victim was, that footage is of Frankenstone, aka Frank Williams, stabbing another victim in the neck after an altercation at an after party spot. He murdered this victim the same way he murdered Drako. Damn. The victim held his hand out to shake Frank Williams' hand. Frank Williams refused to shake his hand and then stalked him all across the building and then ultimately stabbed him. Now, the police believe that he did this to promote or assist the Black Peace Stones. He's currently out on bail as he's fighting this murder case. Now, when he found out that I was going to do this video about him, that I was going to identify him as the man who stabbed and killed Drako the Ruler, he deleted his Instagram, his Facebook. He deleted all traces of himself from online. But it's too late for him to run and hide.
Damn, that just make it even more. That just make you look even more guilty, bro. He deleted everything. He said, nope, can't find me.
Police have identified him because people who were present has identified him as the one who did it. Not only is the police identifying him as a suspect in this, but the streets, him and his homies, have told people that he was the one who stabbed and killed Drako. The streets credit him, Frankenstone, Frank Williams, as the one who stabbed and killed Drako the ruler. People who were present behind the scenes have told anyone willing to listen that Frankenstone is who stabbed and killed Drako the ruler. It's just a fact. Now, the question here is, why would he stab and kill Drako the ruler? What did he have to gain from it? Well, Frank Williams was really close friends with Red Bull, and he's really close friends with Munchie B. And as Munchie B stated, Drako the ruler died because he got out of jail and began to diss Red Bull, who was right-hand man and really close with Frank Williams, aka Frankenstone.
What y'all was saying when he was on record disrespecting my homie, rest in peace. He can't talk back, but you disrespecting him. You know what I'm saying?
Long live Red Bull, man.
Long live Red Bull. So, you know, and when he passed, I kicked him while he was down, literally. Hey, look, bro. Hey, people invite certain energy, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad for nobody over there except for his mama, bro. His mama lost his son because he wanted to entertain a little too much, man.
Munchie B said he kicked Drako while he was down, literally. Munchie B ain't do a goddamn thing to Drako. This is just Munchie B. This is what Munchie B does, okay? Munchie B is going out of his way to try to include himself as if he was the one who kicked Drako while he was down. Nobody kicked Drako while he was down. Cut it out, man. Drako didn't get stomped out, right? They stabbed Drako and ran and did a 40-yard dash. But this is Munchie B confirming that the reason why Drako got stabbed and killed is because he disrespected Red Bull, which is, by the way, Frankenstone's right-hand man and close friend, and which is why Munchie B and Frankenstone are still really close. According to Munchie B, he passes the bottle to Frankenstone on a daily basis. Now, to add more incriminating and self-snitching, right, after Drako passed away, a Black P Stone member, right, from the Baby Stone Gorillas, P4, he came out, right, and said they did what they did, and Drako and them did what they did, essentially claiming that the Black P Stones is who killed Drako. Frankenstone did it.
Thoughts on that, man? Like Drako and everything.
Yeah, shit. You know, it is what it is. J-Side did what J-Side did, and you know they did what they did. So
yeah. You try to stay out the politics like now more that your like music starting to go in like a better direction.
I ain't staying out the politics, but you know what I'm saying? They know what's up with me.
He even took to his Instagram story to further claim the body for BPS and celebrate the death of Drako the Ruler. This is him literally celebrating, got the smirk and the demon emoji. And when fans...
Bro, this self-snitching stuff, y'all gotta just shut up. Why? You're telling on yourself. You're just telling on yourself. Just be quiet, because you know who coming. FBI, open up! They're gonna be knocking on that door. Hey, come on over. The indictment's on the way. The indictment is on the way.
Fans pointed this out. He said quite possibly the dumbest thing you could ever say. Instead of saying we didn't do nothing, P4 wrote, bro, leave the set and Drako out the same sentence. Laughing. Y'all try to have ninjas in jail. What happened at Once Upon a Time in LA, stay there. So you know what happened at Once Upon a Time in LA. Instead of saying, hey, we didn't do nothing, hey, man, he's saying, man, listen, man, y'all know what happened, but what happened there, stay there, man. Don't bring that police stuff online. Again, bro, Frankenstein, if I'm you, bro, I'm blaming your homies, man. Your homies is the reason why we all know you killed and stabbed and killed Drako. In Frank William, aka Frankenstone bill package, he gave up more identifying information about himself. Right? Now, when I read this bill package, all I could do is chuckle. Because you murdered Drako the Ruler, and then you murder somebody else, and then in your bill package, you're talking about yourself as if you're like Martin Luther King or something. This is from 2024. He would claim that he's the single father of a 21-year-old daughter. His employment, he says, is he's a recording artist manager for multiple recording artist / groups. I'll be interested to see who this man is managing, right? Because as far as we know, man, he's off the grid. Like, this dude has deleted his Instagram, his Facebook. He's gone off. He's gone in hiding. So is he a recording manager for 400? I would hope YG isn't dumb enough to still have him down as a recording manager. Now, he would say he's a community activist. Bro, you are on camera murdering somebody in cold blood who organizes Thanksgiving and Christmas drives for the family. Cut it out, man. Now, he says he is a 40-year-old man facing his first violent criminal charge in 20 years. The detective currently investigating Frank Williams and the second homicide, his name is Detective Sergio Ortiz. His phone number will be somewhere on the screen. Do with that as you may. I don't know what you're gonna do with that as you may.
Now look,
he didn't put that bit. Oh yeah. Oh God. You didn't put this man's name, his family in danger, because he said, if you want to go snitch, here's the number. If you want to help, here go the number to do.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Okay, Flacco is literally.
Look, he told here nobody has ever seen that, cause this man right here, Jesus, has done something that nobody has ever done. He said, if you want to help, you want to tell, you want to help get this man locked up for Drako, here you go.
People, I guess, to send in.
Hold on. What's all this?
Tips or to try and get this case.
Hold on. I didn't tweet. Had a pop up. I didn't hit my desk. Had a pop up.
Solved, but it is absolutely crazy. Shout out to Flacco, man, and this news is absolutely going viral right now. So I've already seen it pop off in the No Jumper Reddit. They're saying Flacco has named Drako's killer for real. They're saying that every gangbanger is officially scared of Flacco. They're saying that's Flacco right now, looking at Reddit, going crazy. You got Reddit in a chokehold right now, okay? And him throwing up blood with the blood and bandanas on is absolutely crazy. Okay, they're saying he's Wack's new loose cannon. Wack wanted to save Drako. Never mind, Wack was busy getting beat up. They don't have eyewitnesses saying he did it, by the way. The police told Flacco that in the hopes that people will start talking. They probably have phones tapped. If they had eyewitnesses, he would have been arrested. He said, so who is the other victim of him since Flacco won't name him? Sounds like he's a known guy. F it, we all the police. Now, he said that this LA gang member who killed Drako the Ruler and multiple Crips. So it sounds like maybe that other person he killed who he decided not to name, it may have been a Crip. They're saying Flacco really snitching for clout to cement his name in rap history as the one who took down Drako's killer. This shit should not be celebrated. He's taking it too far this time. That's what they're saying. So they've brought up his name before. Ain't no one getting him caught. But his name has never been mentioned, and I've been paying close attention. I agree. Never seen this name mentioned. Flacco is the first person, the very first person to say this, right? They're saying he's going to end up on a shirt. The most game, goofy, no street smart in him think that money going to save him from stupid gangbangers. The irony of this is he's getting first-hand account from a blind person who did this. People saying, when say Adam isn't a good leader, this is a prime example. He should have cut ties with Flacco when this came out. In no way, shape, or form can you ruin a hip-hop platform and be attached to investigating murders. People will tie Flacco to No Jumper. There's no coming back from this. That's cap. That's not going to happen. Okay? So this is going viral in a couple of random places. Now, this is Boxton, okay? Every now and then, posts go viral on Boxton, and you know you're doing something right. You got the game in a chokehold when they're making threads about you on Boxton, okay? So shout out to Flacco. He's getting love over there right now. Someone saying, I got into an argument with my old lady, then I see this dude with the rag, and I'm screaming. He has no intentions of ever being in LA. They're saying someone might press him where he at, wherever for this. They're saying it's nasty work. Rest in peace to all those who were involved. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, there's people saying this isn't news. Internet chatty patty's been talking about dude from Peastone for a long time. Hey, that's cap. I ain't never seen it anywhere but this. I've not seen it. Just one guy on a podcast saying, yeah, they did what we did. They did what they did. We did what we did. That don't mean nothing. People saying it sounds like Flacco's doing the Lord's work. Homie gonna need heavy security if he wants to continue to be in LA or ever go back to No Jumper. People saying already knew all this. That's cap. Ain't no one knew this. Flacco begging to get killed. He better move accordingly. I don't think anyone's gonna do shit. Just like this person says, ain't nobody gonna do shit to him over this unless he goes to Dude's Hood Dolo looking for a mob of the guy's friends. Nobody give a F about that stuff. So they took him out because of that Ingleweird song. I bet he must have went too far. Said if they can't get to AK with security, they won't get to Flacco either. Ain't nothing happening to Flacco. Bro, with the paisley on, he's definitely not coming back to the city. He's never, ever going back. The rag thing is out of pocket. The content too. I thought Act got caught in Miami. That's the thing, especially when some stuff like this. There's always going to be some sicko trying to earn their stripes. I don't think shit's...
Bro, like he said, he don't think nothing going to happen. I just know he might have a target on his back. Just move accordingly, bro. Be safe out there, because you naming people. He done pointed them up. That's him right there, officer. But... let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'll see y'all on the next one.